Hey, this is Aman, and I've got Treasure with me today. And today I will be interviewing Treasure. Now, introducing Treasure, she is like, she's more than a family member. She's like a mum to me. She's my New Zealand mum, and she has been coaching me through all these years. And I really appreciate and acknowledges her coaching that she's provided to me and the difference she's made it to my life. Now, Treasure, first of all, I want to ask you a few things. One is, um, how do you deal with when your plans go out of the window?
That's a great question, Armin. So last Friday, Geordie, my daughter, and our grandbaby Evie, who's 2.5, planned to go down to Hamilton. There was an event down there that we were very excited about attending, and we were going to be meeting some friends down there as well. When we got down to Hamilton, the event was cancelled, and for a moment, of course, we were disappointed, but in the next moment, what we did was we created, well, we're in Hamilton. What's the most important thing about the day? One, it was a magnificent day. Two, we were together, the three of us. So, three, Geordie knows Hamilton very well. She is often down there with friends, and they do photography shoots at the Hamilton Gardens. So we ended up at the Hamilton Gardens, and we had the most amazing afternoon. We missed our friends, and that was okay. They were dealing with what they needed to deal with, and we just got on and we took the baby to the park. We enjoyed the gardens. What a beautiful, beautiful place, and what a wonderful history it has. And we went and had afternoon tea, and then we got in the car and drove back to Auckland. And the whole time, Jordan and I were able to enjoy one another's company and enjoy Evie doing what 2.5-year-olds do.
Okay, so well, thanks for sharing that with us, Treasure. The other thing I want to ask you is, how important is decluttering?
Well, you've known me for a little while now,
Yeah.
and so I'm on my third go at decluttering my house. What I've got is that it's taken me more than one go, because I haven't been ready to let go of whatever it is that there has been to let go of, and now I am. So I'm culling back on everything. I just, and I just find that there's so much freedom in doing that. I've got tasks that I do every day, and the importance of that is actually just being able to let go, because like the stuff that I'm decluttering, it's all stuff from the past. Some of the stuff I've had at our attic, we've had in our attic for over 30 years. It's not doing anything, it's just stuck there. So I think in some other realm, it's like other people deserve to enjoy what we've got sitting in our attic.
Yeah.
And that, whatever, furniture, bits and pieces, they deserve to be enjoyed by others, and just being able to let go. So the other thing that I also notice,
It's a beautiful treasure, like you mentioned.
thank you. The other thing that I notice is that not only is it a physical clearing of the things in our home,
True.
but it's a spiritual, it's an emotional, it's quite holistic. I got to see that just recently, actually, and it's very powerful. It's I'm gaining more clarity, and I'm restoring my integrity. I'm committed to restoring integrity everywhere, and so I've been in the process of doing that for some time. But now it kind of feels like there's some kind of freedom to be able to do that.
Yeah.
It's like the time is now.
Okay. And you mentioned something about integrity, like how important, how do you rate, how do you rate integrity in life, and how important is it to have integrity in life?
You and I both know
Yeah.
that it's very important for, like, integrity is an integral part of being able to be powerful, even when we don't feel like we're powerful, and that we can perform far more effectively and far more powerfully when integrity is in. So I'm constantly aware of, you know, the saying that we've got from the training that we've done. You know, that without integrity nothing works.
That's right.
And it really, really doesn't. You know, I watch people at the traffic and you know, entering onto the motorway when the traffic lights are red and green, and so many people run the red, you know, and they don't get any further. But it actually has me thinking, okay, well, you know, you're doing that, but what's the impact on your life?
That's right.
And we don't realise it. I mean, you know, if I didn't have the training that I have, I would be doing that, running the red light as well.
I can totally relate to that. Also, what do you think? How will discipline help us to have integrity? If we have a discipline, what's your take on that?
It's around practice actually. It takes discipline to recognise that maybe there's an area that we're working on or we haven't been working on that isn't working, that we want to clean up. And the discipline comes at knowing, one, that there is something to do, some actions to take, asking for some help, and practicing whatever it is that you need to practice over and over again until you become, I want to say good, you know, good at whatever it is the practice is. You know, it becomes a part of the way that we operate. So, you know, as an example, I've taken on a challenge at my gym, and I think it's 30 days. I didn't really check how long it was, but it'll be long enough to make an impact. And so it takes discipline to get up.
That's right.
And go to the gym and do the work that there is to do, or to do the work outside of the gym. For me, you know, as you can see, I love to eat. So my discipline is in the area of my nutrition. I'm committed to being healthy because I want to be around for my grandbaby. I want to see her. I've got 2 grandbabies actually, and I want to see both of them become women and have relationships of their own and have families. And so I need another good 20 to 30 years. And taking on being disciplined is a part of my investment into my future and into the future of my grandbabies.
Great. And like so many of us are so attached to getting it perfect, you know, it's called, you know, perfection paralysis. And what's the way, like, how can we break through it? And how did you break through that? Because I know you are a perfectionist, and until it's perfect, it's not good enough.
Tell me about it. It's such a pain. You know, look, I'd noticed that I was stopped from doing the things that I wanted to do, and particularly around my coaching business. And fortunately for me, I have some pretty awesome coaches. And when I spoke with them about it, one of the solutions that I was offered was just having the discipline. I knew what I needed to do. I just needed to, one, give up that it had to be right, because one of my things is that, you know, things have got to look neat and tidy. They've got to be in, you know, in categories. Everything's got to be just so, and if it isn't, then there's something wrong. Or I've got to do it again and do it again and do it again until I get it right. What I got from the coaching that I received was that all I needed to do was bring discipline. So, you know, what I spoke about before, bring discipline into my actions, and just do it. you know, like that it's okay to get things, like it's okay to be flexible, stuff up, and just get that, okay, well, you know, clean up whatever mess there is to clean up, you know, be aware of the impact on others and clean that up. And what I've noticed, it gave me so much freedom to be human. Yeah, that it was okay, that, you know, if my printing wasn't that tidy, that was okay, so long as I could read it and understand it. If I made a mistake and crossed something out on a page, it wasn't the end of the world. Yeah. And there's been a real shift for me. In fact, everything that I've been doing in the last couple of weeks has come about as a result of that. Yeah. Like decluttering, it's been very slow, but in the last 2 weeks, it's been there's been so much done. You know, going to the gym and getting a trainer and joining this challenge has happened in the last, you know, couple of weeks as well. So there's a whole lot of stuff that's moving for me that wasn't moving, and historically was likely not to move.
Great. Well, thanks for sharing all those insights and advices with us. And yeah, let's do another video, and guys, we will see you in the next video. Bye for now. Lots of love.
Awesome. Thank you, guys. Lots of love.
Bye.